Now live with coverage you can count on. This is CBS 42 KI Morning News.
If you love to read, the Texas Book Festival is the place to be this weekend. More than 45,000 readers, 190 authors from around the country will get together for book signings, cooking demos, readings, and activities for the kids. And Betty Cross is live at the state capitol where many of these events are going to be taking place. So, Betty, who are some of those big authors who are coming this year?
All right, all the parents out there and the kids, they're going to know this one author I'm talking about, R.L. Stine. Yes, the famous best-selling Goosebumps series. He's going to be here. Many other authors, 190, like you were saying, Fred, and one of them, Debbie Wiener, and she's written a book that's close to my own heart, How to Slob-Proof Your Home. Doesn't everybody need this book?
Absolutely. It's kind of like World Wrestling meets House Beautiful, and if you've got kids or pets, or in my case, a slob of a husband, this is something you really need to know because it's important to buy furniture that will hold up to the way you really live, and that's why I wrote the book.
I know you were talking about how you see Brad Pitt and you think, oh, yeah, but could you really live with him?
That's the problem with most home design. It's designed to look at, but not to touch, not to sit in, and I think we need homes that that are furnished with things that don't need protection from the people who live there. That's why I wrote a book like this. It really tells you how to get the biggest bang for each dollar you spend decorating your home. And now more than ever, we need to know how to do it.
And I looked through here, and one of the things that's always challenged me, and probably lots of people, we all have these kind of off-white walls. You say don't live a neutral life, right?
Who's a neutral person? I know I've got a colorful personality, and you do too. I think we have color phobia. We don't know how to use it, we don't know how to choose it, and my book lays it out like building a layer cake, how to build color upon color, because after all, color is camouflage. It hides everything.
Now, these are just some of the tips you can get from this book. It's Slob-Proof Real-Life Design Solutions. She's one of the many authors, like I said, that's going to be here for the Texas Book Festival this weekend. If you want to come down, meet her, get a copy of her book, or so many other books that will be here and many other authors, come down to the Texas Book Festival. Fred?
All right, Betty, and we know that you've also been getting ready for Halloween. So Halloween's always been really big for you and Tanner.
Well, you know what? We are big. We are just huge fans of Halloween, and we decorate everything, and we even put the dog in costume, and all of us. So yeah, we're big fans of the holiday, I have to say. And we have a couple of photos that we want to share with you.
Well, this weekend, famous authors, fabulous activities, and free stuff. 3 good reasons to go to the Texas Book Festival in downtown Austin. More than 45,000 readers and nearly 200 authors from around the country will get together for book signings, cooking demos, and activities for the kids. And Betty Cross live at the Texas Capitol, where most of these activities will be taking place. And some big names are coming this year, Betty.
Really big names. Probably heard of R.L. Stine. If you have kids at home, you certainly have. He's written the best-selling series Goosebumps. He's going to be here. And, of course, authors who've written every type of book, including How to Slob-Proof Your Home. Now, who can't use this book? And Debbie Wiener is one of the 190 authors who will be here. Thank you for getting up so early.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Betty. I love sharing my advice with anyone who has slobs in their house. This is stuff you really need to know.
I was looking through your book, and it really does have really practical advice for how to get in there and make your house look great, but also be very friendly to live in.
Absolutely. It's got to be durable. I always say real-life design isn't art, it's smart, because you can't live in the page of a home magazine. You need to have a home that's truly functional and cleanable, and you need to make wise decisions. And I always say, start with the things you sit and stand on. They take the greatest abuse, the longest wear, and you need to make sure they stay comfortable and look good for a long time. So think about the fabric you're putting on the sofa. If you're in doubt what to choose, look at the stains you already have at the end of your nose. That information is there in your home. If it's covered with red spots, get a sofa with a lot of red in it. Think the same way about your carpet. If your beige carpet is covered with brown spots, something a little darker will hold up better the next time. So think when you shop.
Now, you're going to be here giving people some of this practical advice and talking to folks here at the Texas Book Festival this weekend, aren't you?
Yes, and I'm so looking forward to it. I want to tell readers of my book and people who visit the book fair all about how I learned this expertise. It came from my own slob, my husband. He taught me everything I know.
And really, there's so much in the book. When will you be there so if people want to come out and catch you?
I will be at the afternoon segment on Saturday in the Lifestyle tent, but I'll also be in the Penguin Books tent signing copies of my book. So please come down, get a copy, listen to my stories about my husband, share your stories with me, and together we're going to create homes that are more consumer friendly, more family friendly, and just a lot easier to live in. After all, we can't all go around taking antidepressants and hoping we can't see what's going on in our own home.
Thank you very much, Debbie, for being with us. And, she says something really cute. She said, we all see Brad Pitt maybe and the movie stars, and we think, ooh, that'd be great to live with him. But it's really maybe not so practical. And so she really teaches you in this book how to be more practical with your selections and still have a great-looking home. Fred?
I don't know whether we should use the name of Brad Pitt in vain, Betty.
Come on, Betty.
Hey, I'm hearing that R.L. Stine is going to be at Webb Middle School today reading to the kids there, and every kid there is going to get a free book signed by the author, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
Betty,
very cool. It's part of... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, you're big on Halloween, and that's going on this weekend too. And you were sharing some pictures with us earlier, and for the late risers, let's look at them again here.
Oh.